You know what? One of my favorite things is, as all the intro goes, I love watching everybody on the side saying hello to each other.
Oh, see, I'm not. I'm always over here looking at the branding tab,
Mm.
so I don't get to see that. But now I'm looking. They all
Yeah,
say hello to each other.
they do. They all welcome each other and excited to talk to each other. And I'm just enjoying a whatchamacallit.
Oh, that's a whatchamacallit, isn't it?
Oh, it is. And it came all the way from Pennsylvania.
It's imported.
It's imported.
Imported. Um,
Thanks, bestie.
hey, bestie. So, just so everybody else knows, Sarah's internet is a little weak. You need to import some bandwidth, maybe from somewhere else.
Well, it just said it straightened itself out. I'm watching it.
You're
So
watching it.
I am
Well,
watching it.
it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, your low light situation doesn't help because when you have
mm,
low light, the bandwidth gets crazy.
does it? Okay. Well,
Happy New
um,
Year.
happy New Year. It is midweek. It is midday. You know what that means. You're right here with Get Haunted and your two favorite besties, Rob and Sara. Love us, hate us, love to hate us, whatever you got going on. We're here every Wednesday at 1 p.m. It is New Year. It is the new year. We are finally out of the holiday season. Although I think there's still like some like 6 days of Christmas or something that happens
I
after
don't know.
Christmas.
I
Did you
don't
get that?
care. I just want it
Oh,
over. I want it done.
yeah.
My kid dropped in this morning to deliver the Christmas present. She forgot on Christmas, which is funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I can't escape.
Never
And the
ending
one
Christmas.
game I play still has freaking Christmas music. It's got to end.
Well, yeah, it's I don't do the yeah, I don't do that. Yes, Stacey, this is true. I need the low light because I'm just so bright all by
Oh God,
myself.
shut up, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, I it is the new year. I think I'm back to normal. I don't know. The whatchamacallit's
You're
helping.
not. You're not. I can tell
No.
you, you're not.
Okay. Well, the whatchamacallit is smoothing me out.
Yeah,
So
that should help.
that
Hopefully,
should
it's
help.
still good. I mean, it took a
There
beating,
was
I guess.
there was 2 of them in the package.
Yeah, I put
So
2. I'm not cheap.
you're not cheap.
There's another one in reserve if you behave, because I
I
have
get
to ship
another
you
one.
another package because I forgot
Uh-oh.
to put something in that package. So now another. So
I
I'll throw
know.
another
Look,
another bar
everybody.
in there.
I'm now like everybody else. I have my hunts for the homeless on, and I love it. I gotta get a picture to Jeff.
You
Stat.
do, you
I
do,
do.
because Jeff is melting down without a picture from you. I don't even know if I have a picture aside
Mm,
from my jackass picture, which he probably shouldn't use. I'll have
I
to do
don't know.
one today.
We'll send them in together. But before we kind of move on, why don't we say hi to everybody because it is the new year. We are here because of them and we love them. So we want to say hello. And we do. We have Mr. Stacy Talladge here, as always, number one and first in line.
Yeah, I was chatting with him earlier. Hello,
Uh,
Stacy.
is it going to bother you guys if I eat and talk at the same time?
No,
I'm
it's
going to do
okay.
it.
I guess that's okay. We're
It's
gonna
going to
find
have to
out.
be. We have Danny in the house. Hey, Danny.
Danny. Danny starting work at what time did Danny start work today? What time was that message? I'm like, Danny?
Danny asks very important questions before I've even gotten iced tea
Oh,
to my lips.
I'll give her some credit. It was 8:45, so that's okay.
Oh, oops. Okay, well,
That's later than I thought it was.
I have been known to roll out of bed into meetings. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I have. There is Miss Sandy right here.
the
You
pickle.
just you got to hang out with everybody on the USS New Jersey this past week.
USS the USS New Jersey, which is an amazing ship
Mhm.
that I got lost on, and it was
It's
fun.
huge. It's a
Huge.
huge,
It's
huge boat.
huge.
Well, it's not a boat. It's a boat technically, but a ship. Would you call it a boat?
I mean, if you're in the Navy, I think they do. I don't know. I called it a ship.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it needs to be just referred to as a ship. There's Dee Dee. How are you doing, Dee Dee? I already miss you. As you guys know, Dee Dee is now on her own doing her dream interpretations. I shouldn't say she's on her own. She's also hanging out with Danny every other Sunday. Coming up this coming Sunday on the 7th.
It's a battleship.
It's a battleship.
It's not
See,
a battle boat.
it's not a battle. Doesn't sound as tough if you said,
No.
I'm coming to get you on my battle boat. But do check out The Awakening, tapping into your subconscious and intuition with Dee Dee and Danny, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check out all that schedule. We had a beautiful post written by somebody that supports us hugely, and we just adore Miss Courtney Peterson. She did a beautiful write-up, a beautiful post of all the shows, dates, times, and all their platforms in one place, and that has been pinned to the Get Haunted Network public page. So go check that out if you want to find out all the good stuff.
Oh.
Right? It's Mr. Mike Cronin. I know, thank God it's Wednesday. Rob almost made me cancel this today too.
Yeah, almost. Somebody was cranky this morning, so I'm like, you know what? Cancel the show. I'm done.
And you know what? That doesn't make me crankier at all.
No, it doesn't. But I will punish everybody else when Sarah's in a bad mood. That's the way it's going to happen.
And just so everybody knows, when he tells me to cancel, the show stays.
I was going to do it. I was just going to do it. Fuck it.
Were you? You were just going to take the controls and just cancel?
Yeah.
Really?
I was just going to cancel it.
Wow. Well, if you ever want to see me implode, we have the haunted Faith in the house. There he is, Mr. Trevor Faith. Here's our girl Kimberly. We get to see her soon. We get to see her in March.
Yes.
It's going to be so much fun. Look who's here. It's the fabulous Austin for Forgotten Exploration.
It's the Engel, the Austin Engel.
He's such a nice guy.
He's a
good
guy.
Good guy. I'm not wicked today.
Okay.
I'm not wicked. I have a case of the sads. I'm not wicked, I promise. I'm not being Am I being bitchy?
Nope.
There she is. Court, why are you using that? Are you kicked out again? Are you in trouble?
I got in trouble.
What did you say, Courtney, that you are now using Court Peterson? We know that means you're kicked out of your account. What's going on there? She must be in jail. Let's see who else. We've got Facebook user. Hello to you. Another one here. Hey, from Pennsylvania. All the way from Pennsylvania, where you guys have the fabulous whatchamacallits. So
we do. We got whatchamacallits for days.
Whatchamacallits for days.
Hershey is in Pennsylvania. Does Hershey make that shit?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure.
No way. No way is this a Hershey product.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's ask AI.
It doesn't, you know what? It doesn't say.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
It's probably North Korea.
It's probably why it's so delicious. We have Richie B in the house. Banter with Richie B. Did you guys catch his show last night? He was Bigfooting with fans. They were going over some evidence. And that's your guy right there, Richie B, if you are into Bigfoot. He's got some really cool captures from his backyard. What?
So the Hershey Company has marketed whatchamacallit candy bars in the United States since 1978. The original whatchamacallit bars were made of peanut butter crisp coated in a thin layer of chocolate. In 1987, the formula was modified to include caramel, peanut flavored crisps, and milk chocolate. Here's something I didn't know.
Okay.
In 2021, Hershey released a new bar called the Whoozy What's It.
That's dumb. They shouldn't do that. And what's a Whoozy What's It?
I don't know, but now I got to have one.
Okay, apparently, but who's ever used that term, Rob? Nobody's gone, Whoozy What's It? No, you say, what's that? Whatchamacallit?
It's like the shitty cousin of the whatchamacallit, right? It's the Whoozy What's It. But this says it's crunchy and creamy. And yeah.
I'm out.
Someone named Lisa M named it, but we're going to have to find these.
Well, I'm out on that. Whatchamacallit it is. And doesn't this look like it came from the 70s? I think this looks very late 70s or early 80s to me. That's just what I get that vibe. I feel like this is vintage packaging right here.
Yeah, I'm with you. But the Who's What's It looks a little vintagey too. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Blah.
that'll be a quest for February. I'll see if I can have a Who's What's It
Would
handy.
you guys like that as a new segment? What's your candy? So
Yeah,
you're in test candy out.
yeah.
Why not?
Oh
Right?
my God.
We have Jenny Davis in the house, Unturned Pages and Whispers Within with us. How are you? Oh, thanks. Facebook user. Love to love you.
Whoever you are,
Yeah.
it's less fun when we don't know.
We like to
Christmas,
guess.
yeah, the 26th, like at 12:02 a.m. That should be
Mhm.
just fucking done.
This was, I know everybody keeps saying this, but this was like the least Christmassy Christmas ever this year for some
Yeah,
reason.
for me too.
It was kind of weird. Hey, dude. Texas has left my house. Um, took Texas back to the airport yesterday. So I'm back to some normalcy on this end.
There you go.
We have Joe B in the house. There he is, next to
Joby.
Ken. We're going to share something there. There's
Joby
Mr.
calls it a
Ken
ship.
Summer.
Thank you, Joby, for backing up your dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. We have guests in the back and I'm
We have,
chewing.
we have guests while Sarah's jamming a friggin' whatchamacallit in her face. And
I
we have
know.
22 viewers. Go figure.
I love that. I love that everybody's getting in on the candy conversation.
Yes.
There's P3. We love that. It's Kim Murphy. Hi, Kim
Hey,
Murphy.
Kim.
We love you. And she
Kim,
does
we're going to
amazing
have a
photography.
special class for Kim on how to put her fucking name up on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. There's Contraband Lisa.
Contraband Lisa.
There she is.
Bootleg Lisa. I like that too.
Bootleg Lisa.
Yeah.
We love that. So you guys might have seen Rob started a live. He all of a sudden I saw he had created a live for New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
So I was like, am I included in that? Can I be on that? Hey, Jason. So I busted in on it, but we had so many people that wanted to come on and we couldn't get to everybody.
We
So
couldn't.
no.
You missed Richard.
No, I said Richie B.
Oh, you did? He'll
Oh,
get
I
all,
said Richie B.
I know. He'd get all butt hurt. Did you
Because
get
I gave
Kim?
him, I did.
Oh,
I threw
where
Richie
the
B,
fuck
the
was
guy to
I?
go to. I don't know, where were you? Maybe you were lost
I,
in my chewing of my candy bar.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know
I
either.
know how to have my name, but I think StreamYard doesn't save it.
Hmm.
Lies. Lies. Lies.
Yeah.
Enable your cookies
Or have a cookie.
or have a cookie. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. You were saying
Screw
something
New
super
Year's
important. You broke
resolution.
into my live.
I did. I broke into your live and yeah, I wasn't staring you down on New Year's Eve.
We were behaved. Everybody was behaved, and Sarah was far from like the school teacher who enforces rules.
Yeah, I know.
I know that got
Look,
weird.
that got super weird for a moment.
Sorry.
I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, no, the boys, you guys have this little toilet joke you guys have going on.
It's not
And
even a joke. Like, I have a fancy toilet.
you were about to say fancy ass.
Yeah, I was gonna, but I decided against it.
So yeah, I mean, there just wasn't anything for me to add to that conversation. You guys had that one covered. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Richie. So yeah, so we had a lot of people come on, and it turned out Rob really was just gonna get drunk on live, I think, and just have a bullshitting session.
Yeah, it was. We missed it. We didn't get to a few. We didn't get to Jenny Davis, my guy, the guy I grew up with, guy I spent my childhood with. Somehow during the toilet, he was in the back, and nobody noticed. I was on my phone, so I didn't notice. Nobody noticed. So he was my best friend forever, and he popped in from California. I think they were out to dinner, him and his family, and he wanted to say hello. But I missed his ass. We missed Jenny, and we missed the big daddy and the little
baby.
the
I
little
know,
baby,
guys,
little
guess
baby
what?
Andy.
We have Big Daddy Andy and little baby Andy joining us today, and super excited because when we had everybody come on,
Oh,
it
Leo.
like, it was so lovely, right? Like, it was so lovely. There's Leo.
Yeah.
To be able to talk to everybody and it was like, again, I'm just gonna say we always leave it to universe. It was such an amazing if you were new, we did have a couple new people that joined the live on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve.
Well, we'll see if they come back. But yeah.
But it was such an amazing, variety of what the network is. So what a great time to join for the first time and be like, "Who are all these amazing people?" And it was from the curious all the way we had Melissa Busy Hands that popped on.
Melissa Busy Hands popped on. That was, I was waiting for who? I
I
don't know
know,
if she
D
didn't jump,
who
but
disappointed you didn't come on.
yeah.
But it was so cool to be able to talk to everybody and for you guys, like that's what this is all about. That's what every part of Get Haunted is about, is to hear your voices. So when you guys want to join us, we're super excited about that. There's Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, oh, look, he wants okay, Big
Oh,
Daddy Kev.
shit.
But do you see how Big Daddy Andy just flows? Like that's just how do you not?
Yeah. I know. How do you not?
How
All
do
right,
you not?
Richard. We're talking about our show today. Okay. All right. Thanks for the update, Richard. Thank you.
Oh, I see, Richard. He's
Yeah.
like, so they were on my
Stealing
show.
our, trying to steal our friends. It ain't happening, Richard.
Yeah, it didn't end well for another person.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you their number.
So should we bring him up and just throw him right into the mix?
What?
You want to just put him on and throw him into
Yeah,
the
bring them up. Yeah,
Let's
shit.
bring- Yeah, are you guys ready for this? All right.
Oh, they're not.
There
Hey,
they are.
everybody. Hey, what's going on?
They also named themselves Big Daddy and Little Baby Andy. We
Aw.
love
That
that.
was
Hi,
me.
guys.
Hi, everybody. Howdy.
What's going
Hi.
on?
Well, nothing much, catching up on all these poop jokes, I guess, that we missed out on.
All right. I mean, we can reenact them.
No.
I don't know
No?
about that.
No?
Yeah, there was enough of that. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, see.
everyone.
Hi,
They joined
Danny.
us. Look, they joined us on New Year's Eve as well
That's
for a
right.
solo. Yeah.
Yeah, we were
They came
here.
back. Look at that. They came back. So you guys, yeah, we had a long line for the waiting room and we didn't realize that we couldn't get to, well, we knew we couldn't get to everybody and the show went a little bit longer, I think, than you expected, right, Rob? Like you were kind of like just thinking you're going to just have a little bit of bullshitting and it turned into this amazing
Yeah,
little
it was
kumbaya.
most of the night. Probably better, right? I think I had a little bit of a few drinks at me by the end, and I think I was asleep at like 12:03 or whatever the hell it was. But
I
Hey,
think you
Joe.
were because I got a picture of you sleeping with a blankie on the couch, passed out.
oh really? Danny. Danny's in trouble. Okay. Oh, shut up, Richard. You're allowed to say hi. Um,
Oh,
Parasolo. Hi.
did I just knock that off for you?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. Look, we've been fighting a lot over comments and banners, right? Sarah wants her banners done certain ways.
Yeah.
Hey, Rage.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find a Danny picture real quick. Let's see if I can bring that into my.
Would you like to see that picture? Let's I'm sure
No, we
the
don't
course
need
Andys
to
you.
would like
share it.
it's
It's
very
Yeah,
okay.
cute because
sure.
like as you get older, little baby
Shut up.
Andy, this is what happens.
Let me find something.
You don't like to ring in midnight. You try, but you end up sitting up on the couch with your head slouched over out cold. It's
I've actually done it
adorable.
before. I've done it quite a few times. I
Okay.
think,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know. I
can't
look at the clock and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll make it. And then 10:30 rolls around and
what
Let
are
me
we really
see.
making it for? What is it we're making? It's going to be the new year when we wake up.
Yeah, with or without us.
and
Big Daddy Andy, what time did you stay up till on midnight at on New Year's Eve?
I had to go to work, so I was up all night till
Oh,
the next night.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're not helping.
I
You're not helping, dude.
didn't even watch the ball drop though. I was up.
All right. I think I
I
watched
was
it come
talking to my
down.
I was talking to my girlfriend. She goes, "Hey, the ball's dropping right now." I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, it is
How many
about that
times can we
time, huh?
watch that stupid ball?
I know,
Slowly,
it's always the same ball. They
it's the
don't put
same
a
one.
different lights in it.
It's dumb.
It's all the same lights.
The whole thing's dumb.
I'd much
Yeah,
rather talk to all of you than
Yeah,
watch a ball drop.
yeah. I
I
agree.
That's
did have a shot of homemade moonshine while the ball
Oh,
dropped.
oh
God.
wait, while you were working?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
All my patients were asleep.
Don't admit it, dude. You can't admit it.
this is gonna be,
They can't see
eventually.
it.
Oh, they don't get this. They can't get on the Wednesday lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
put
Um,
this on CBS.
that's right.
So, look, you two are so cool. You're really, really good people. So, and just so everybody knows, Big Daddy is the one that ordered 75 pairs of socks for Hunts for the Homeless, which is, it was just on top of the hoodies he bought. It's just a tremendously kind thing to do. So, thank you again for that. I know
No problem.
that goes a long way. Prior infantry guy right here. I know how important socks are. I was explaining that to Sarah one day, that like you would forego other things just to have socks, right? You have to take care of your feet, especially when all you do is walk.
Even
So
a whatchamacallit or
yeah, I would forego the whatchamacallit to have socks. I had to.
But you could always put one in the backpack outreach program, a whatchamacallit with a pair of socks.
Yeah,
There you go.
that could work. Yeah, because like you can buy whatchamacallits by the case, but seriously, you guys, I've investigated with you and met you. You're just really, really two really, really great people. Um, so
We
first and
try.
foremost, thanks for all of that. What's happening over there? Courtney's getting all kinds of props. You're just really great people, and you're doing the paranormal as a father son team, which I love to watch. I love seeing that happen. Um,
Yeah,
and
we're looking
I
for a
just feel
name
like we
too.
all kind of got like we just found each other at the right times, and it was just been really cool getting to know you guys and investigating with you, and you even got to meet Sarah, which not a lot of people get to do. So it's been cool, man.
We'll see her in person at the next one.
Yeah. I
That's
look
right.
forward to that. I look forward to that. But it is cool. I remember because you guys met the Andes at Heart Stuff Hall, and it was our
Hearts of
first
Hall.
time doing Heart Stuff Hall. And Joe B and Dom were there. And, I think that is something I love to see that dynamic in the community. I love to see the father-son dynamic. It's interesting. We see a lot of the mother-daughter dynamic, right? But I don't know that I see a lot of the father-son. So, it's been amazing to watch Joe and Dom, and now to watch the Andes come in. It's I truly think it's going to be inspiring to have that younger generation sort of join in with their parent, right? It's kind of something for some of us that have been doing this a long time as parents. You kind of hope one of your kids or a kid wants to do it with you. You're like, come join this journey. So when you see it happening, it's heartwarming. So who was the one that was really interested in paranormal first?
probably him, yeah.
Me,
Big
'cause
Daddy.
I
So
see it all the time. I've been working nights for 40 years now, so I see stuff a lot at night at work.
oh,
Because, you know,
And
so
you're
I
a
don't
got
nurse.
a
know.
lot of,
You're a
Yeah,
nurse.
you're a
yeah,
nurse, so
right.
you're there for all. I don't know what your specialty is, or if you work sort of in all areas of nursing, but
Well, I used to. Now I'm in a nursing home rehab. I run usually on the COVID unit now.
okay,
But yeah, you see a lot of death and dying, so
yeah.
some of them hang around.
Way to bring the show back up.
Yep. Gee, well, but I think, and we've had Paranormally Blonde had the honor of having Dr. Molnar in, and he had shared some of his stories being a doctor and in certain wards of the hospital, and a hospital has every emotion, right, tied to it, life, death, celebrations, healing, ending, all of that, has to play a part in what might hang around at the hospital. But I would think, and I'm curious because Kimberly also is a nurse, and I'm always curious, if it's, I wonder if it's certain personalities as a nurse that sort of gets to see what does get left behind at these locations. Andy, do you feel like is it because you have seen this at the hospital that your interest is there, or did you have it before you did it? Like, was it the egg or the chicken first sort of situation?
Been working in the hospital since I was 16, so,
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
60 now, so I
Okay.
guess it started there,
Okay.
but, you know,
And you never
Yeah.
doubted it.
I've been, no, no, because I would see stuff, you know, out of the corner of my eye, and like I'd see somebody walking across the hall
Okay.
in a dress or whatever, and I'd go look and there'd be nobody there, but I know I saw it.
Right. And so
And
you came home and you're like, "Hey, little baby Andy, there goes." Like, how
no,
did you
he's
hook them?
Well,
because he's seen them too.
yeah, yeah. I had one experience when I was pretty young at the house that we were living in at the time. So, and that was before I knew about any of this. So he would come home from work and say, "Oh, I saw this and that." Uh, so I always thought it was weird how that lined up for both of us. And then we'd watch TV and that kind of stuff together. So, that kind of got me more into it. Wanted us to, you know, get into it, like actually do it physically. Uh, so that's pretty much what happened. I don't know,
Mm,
and we've been seeing stuff and feeling stuff ever since. So,
yeah.
Oh, wanna do a study on them now.
oh,
Our first hunt we went on was with Johnny Zaffis, and at the time he had the haunted collector show going,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
hmm,
we were into that, and so
yeah,
it just
I'm
it
guessing
just
that helped a little bit.
yeah
Meeting somebody from TV the first go around.
yeah.
So,
Sure. Well,
So
it
they
sorta helps build on that
kept our
passion, right?
interest.
I almost wanna know now, Rob, like, is what little Andy's seeing connected to what, sorry, I've got a k when you see the weird shadows, my big fat cat
Oh,
is,
yeah, I was wondering what that I'm like, "What's happening?" Yeah, no, I know, and honestly, these 2 would so Big Daddy and Little Baby are gonna be at Making Sense with us in February. Um, I'm curious how that's gonna work out because, and I don't know if you 2 have gone back and watched any of the Seek with Your Soul episodes, but I have a feeling these 2 also would find some threads inside of,
mhm,
especially the first or second, whatever episode it was, that might reveal some more info to the both of you.
mhm,
Just a guess,
yeah,
hazarding a guess here. I also think that if we ever do like a really serious topic where we need like a voiceover, we need Big Daddy with it. He's kind of got a Sean Connery kind of thing going on
he's got,
with
like, a
his voice.
smooth coolness, right?
Yeah,
He's just
yeah. Well,
like,
they're
right
both
here.
low key. When I talk to either one of them on
Yep.
the phone or at events, they're just both like it's relaxing. I need that sometimes.
Well, isn't that interesting though, that they're both low key, but yet they have this connection to the paranormal world? Because sometimes you think, right, that really hyped up energy sometimes will get some interaction, but are they so calm and cool that spirits are just like, yeah, hey, how do you not
Yeah,
go
they're
talk
easy
to
to
them?
be around.
I
Yeah.
I always thought that way
Mm.
because I would just experience stuff while I was sitting in a room. I wasn't talking or feeling a certain way. I would just sit there and I mean, Rob's talked about that a little bit. The best thing that you can do is just sit in a room and be quiet with the lights off. So that always worked for me. So I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to, you know, get hyped up or anything because that didn't really. I felt like that kind of pushed everything away almost.
Like you try too hard, right? Like sometimes you want it
Yeah,
too much
yeah.
or
It's like
whatever, and it
the same thing with just using too much equipment and stuff like that. Just
She getting the cat in.
get the cat in. Uh, but yeah, like using too much equipment, you don't want to do that sometimes. So it's the same kind of thing,
Yeah.
You don't want to push anything away with all the lights and gadgets, and sometimes it's just better to be calm and sit there, even if you're not, because there's plenty of times where I'm freaking out on the inside, but I have to just stand there and just hope that nothing
and
happens.
you know this at a young age, Andy.
Mhm.
That's huge, I think, and we're gonna have to do something special, I think, with Joe B, Dom, and the Andys. Like,
Oh
we're
yeah.
gonna need to do some sort of and if we can get another, but we should almost, you know what, maybe Kimberly and Sailor. Like, throw a mother-daughter in with the 2 boy teams
Oh,
and do some work
Sounds cool.
together and see what we could see what, because look, there are differences between the feminine energy and the masculine energy, there just is, and it would be really cool to see the differences, but I love the family connection, and there's something, and I can't remember, Rob, I don't know if you remember if it was, Joe, you can answer, you're on the side. I don't remember if it was Dom that was interested first or Joe in the paranormal.
not sure. I want
I
to say
know.
Joe for some reason.
All right.
Yeah, it could be.
They love your hair.
Whose hair is that? Yours?
I
I mean,
think it's
I'll take it
Joe.
if you don't want it. I'll take the compliment.
You both have wonderful hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it would be if Kim and Sailor came up to making sense. We could really throw that family aspect into it to see what
Mhm.
connections have. But we do have some special things. Dom was into it first. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Mhm.
But we do have some special experiments lined up for that. So you guys, this is going to be it's going to be a cool night, and it's going to be really interesting to see what you guys crack open or discover.
Mhm.
All of you. It's
All
going to
ya.
be what's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Can't
I
wait.
said all ya. Like
All
just
y'all's. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to hang out with you guys again. I was actually going to try to venture up to your neck of the woods this weekend, but it looks like I'm getting snow,
Get some snow.
couple feet of snow.
Yeah.
So scratch that shit. I'm not doing it. Connecticut's bad enough.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
know how much I love Connecticut. So I'm not
now
doing
add
it in the
weather.
snow.
Like, and this would be good too. Maybe get a father-daughter team in there too and see if
I used to have that. My kid, it was weird. My kid was 15 when I first started going. I brought her to actually the very first investigation I took her on was Hillview Manor, which I don't know. It just seemed like a good one. Get a really, really crazy video out of that with something she experienced up in I can't even remember the kid's name now. Geez, Jeremy or something like that. Jeremy's room, I believe. She hadn't watched any of the shows, so she didn't have all the, the
Mhm.
preconceived ideas on what could happen to her, but she got scratched up pretty bad. It was winter. It was October, which isn't winter, but it was October. So she had a heavy jacket on, the whole 9 yards. It never freaked her out. She's always been she's the reason I paranormal, 'cause even at 2, that kid was seeing and doing weird shit. So she was digging it, but then the peer pressure actually is what kind of drove her out of it. Her friends would make fun of her. But I'd taken her on a couple of investigations, but right around 16, she was like, yeah, kind of
not cool.
done with this. Yeah, it's
Not
not
cool
cool anymore.
It's not
So
cool to hang out with dad.
yeah. Now she watches some of the jackasses on YouTube. She wants to go to certain locations. But that's not happening because I'm not going to let her go for that reason. So
Are you saying jackasses like as in YouTubers? What are you
some
saying?
YouTubers,
Yeah,
not
some,
all
not
of them.
all.
There are
So that's
some good ones.
there are a lot of good ones. So little Andy, does that, and I don't know your age, and you don't have to say it, but you're clearly young. So do you talk about it with your friends? Do they like it? Do they explore in the paranormal at all?
Uh, no, not really. I I mean, I would talk about it, but I mean, they all kind of believed in it to a certain extent, so it was never like never
Mhm.
got ridicule or anything like that. But so that was nice, but obviously get the whole why would you why would you go to a place where you might get, screwed with? So
Yeah.
it's like, there was that, but no, I had some friends where, you know, I had this one friend's house that I felt stuff in, and I never told him, but I'd walk around his house and he's like, "Yeah, there is something a little off, but I can't put my finger on it." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's definitely that hallway that creaks every time you walk over it, and it's just real creepy to begin with." I'm like, "It's
Yeah.
definitely that one." But I wouldn't tell him because I don't want to freak him out.
Oh,
So,
no. Is that a good friend or not? I don't know. Like, should you tell your friends that
no,
there's something in their house? What do you think? I don't know.
I didn't think it was bad. So I was like, you know, it's just hanging around, hanging
Yeah.
out, not really doing much anyway. So,
Well, I think that's interesting because the younger generation, right? They're either invincible and will do any of it, but you definitely have the vibe, Andy. And I haven't had the chance yet to investigate with you and really sit down and talk, but I get the vibe that you're a little deeper, which might make that a little different than most young investigators. I don't know that I think you give the vibe that you're looking for the thrill. I feel like you're looking for a meaning, if that makes sense.
He is. I've
yeah.
look. I'll speak for you. All right, 'cause you're too young. You're too young to speak on this matter. And yeah, Joe, I agree. No, he is looking for answers, and he's looking for deeper meanings and connections. It's been I don't know how long we talked. Not that long ago. Oh, Jason, I wasn't knocking all YouTubers. Um, and you'll see why later, maybe. But yeah, no, I think I hate that doing this to you. Little baby Andy is definitely um it's not that. He is looking for
Mhm.
more, the bigger picture. So it's fun. I love talking. We spent probably an hour or so on the phone just bullshitting about things and talking about different experiences and whatnot. It was cool. It's fun. Yeah. So I answered
Yeah.
for
He's
you.
part of
Cool.
the awakened group.
Yeah, you're awakened
You're awakened. Little Andy awakened. Welcome to the cult, Andy.
to the cult.
No,
Well,
it was cool talking with you, Rob, though, because there was a lot of stuff where I was like, I don't, because you just get into this and you don't really know. Uh, I went to Penhurst, or well, we both went to Penhurst, and I could only ever remember two experiences in my life, and then at Penhurst I had two more.
oh,
So I talked to Rob about it, and a lot of our stuff lined up, and he was like, "Yeah, I've felt this and that," and so it was cool to get that validation too, because I have no idea really,
Yeah, look, I used to frequent Penhurst. I worked there a lot one year, almost probably every other weekend. So dozens of times, lots of great experiences. Penhurst is one of those places that can really change people and their
oh,
opinion
Mm.
on the paranormal. There was one story in particular in the base in the tunnel of Philadelphia where we just lined right up. We lined right up. That was cool. And I
Mm.
have
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't there for years and years, and then I went back a couple of years back, got some amazing EVPs in that exact spot. So yeah, it was some really, really cool stuff that we got to chat about. Yeah,
yeah,
Penhurst is it's just one of those places. It's got it all. It's got the aesthetics, it's got the history, it's got um it's haunted. It's haunted for sure. And
yeah.
yeah, my mistake. Why did I think you guys have already met Sarah? That was
Mhm,
at the investigation. You did not come to the East Coast Para Expo. My bad.
mhm.
That's what.
Yeah, I had to work that weekend.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. That's right.
No.
So yeah, guys, that's I'm looking forward to February with you guys. Cashtown is a chill vibe, and you are the um, perfect example of chill. Dom and Joe. We've
Mhm.
got some other friends of ours. I don't know if they want me in
Yeah.
there.
I don't, we won't say.
We
well,
won't say.
We won't say because I don't think they've posted. Joe B, I believe, has posted about it.
Yeah. We won't out everybody. This is going to be right now, and there are 2 rooms left, but right now it's a really, really epic group of people that are coming to make Cashtown a very special night, I think. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, the event itself, though, I think, and I'm so glad that you two are going to be there with Dom and Joe again at a location together. But to be able to experience this particular event is so unique, and it is so it's so memorable, right? And that you'll always take something away, but I think this particular event, you take away so much more of yourself. Our goal is to have you be confident about your own magic that you're going to discover or reconnect with. And that's what's so cool. So to be able to watch the 2 father-son teams doing it, we're going to definitely have to do something cool with them, with some neat little experiments, I think, with that whole dynamic. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and you get a special shirt. I mean, come on. And a pendulum board. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to spend that night with you guys and Joe and Dom and
the others.
The others.
The others. We can't. We
It'll be
may not
cool.
name.
I'm actually working that weekend too, but
you
nah.
calling out sick? You gotta stop admitting this shit on the show.
Well, I already put in for it off. If I don't get it, I'm sick.
Okay.
So
That's how cool he is. He's like, whatever.
Yeah. There's a couple for the psychometry piece. There's a couple objects I'll be bringing that could generate some really interesting results. So I'm excited. For there's Jay Diz.
There he is, Jay Diz.
Yeah. Apparently he lost his phone or something.
Aw.
Yeah, because I didn't get a call on New Year's.
Jay Diz. Not good.
Yeah, guys. So it's gonna be super fun and super cool.
Super fun. And
right?
You're with us.
It's gonna be super dope.
It's gonna
Get
be
a
a
nice
good
light
weekend.
dinner. I got to talk to Jeremy about some other things. It's gonna be, you're gonna love it there. Let's just put it that way. It's a great location.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
All right, well, bring your A game, boys. Because
bring your A game.
Bring your A game.
And if you have any extra meds, like Xanax, you can just drop
we
that
don't need it.
Nah, the good ones are locked up.
Where they should be. Look at that. Trevor just said there's a chance he may be at Cashtown.
Oh shit.
It just got real, Trev.
There goes the chill.
It will be good. It'll be a good mix of energy.
Oh my God. I love Trev.
Yeah.
It'll be far out radical flying dope, Jason.
Yeah. Don't, Jason.
Right.
Don't get him started. Don't get him
thank
started.
you, boys, for joining us today. I'm excited.
Thank you.
That I allow you to meet Sarah in February.
You do.
I
get let out once in a while.
It's going to be a cool night.
It is. It's going to be
thank
awesome.
you. Seriously, guys, thank you for your support, both privately and very publicly. You guys are awesome.
Beyond awesome.
Really, 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 just really enjoy our friendships. So
appreciate that.
Yeah, we do too.
All right. Well, shit. Now, don't make me cry.
Yeah, let's not
do me a
get
favor. Give me a James Bond saying. Give me one.
I don't
know. What did Sean Connery say?
I
don't know what he.
Hold. Give me 1 second.
You just say Bond, James Bond.
No,
you go with that one. That was a pretty easy one.
Bond.
No.
James Bond.
Oh,
See?
there you
Oh,
go.
shit. That was good.
That's pretty
You
good.
put that
Actually.
microphone in front of his face and you
I
got
know.
it. We're going to get him to do some sound bites for us.
Yeah, sometimes I
What
can
did he
do
say?
different voices at times.
We'll have him do like a
Some
full
age,
podcast.
others mature. Say that.
Oh.
Some age, others mature.
Some age, others mature.
All right.
We're going to have him do a whole bunch of Get Haunted
Yeah,
sound
we're
bites.
doing
That's
some.
it.
We're cutting some promos with you.
That's
big-
right. Cash
big daddy
Town.
Andy.
Making sense and promos.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole audio booth set up.
You're going to be very busy. Very, very busy.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
All right. All right, boys. Well, we will see you in February. And of course, we'll see you in social media or on social media, I should say. And outside of that, Happy New Year's to both of you.
Yes.
Thank you for
Happy
being
New
the
Year.
paranormal
Happy New
community.
Year.
And we look forward to watching you guys grow.
And we're looking for a
Yeah.
name too.
Yeah, we
You're looking
are
for
trying to figure one out. We can't put our finger on it.
what
We're
you're
getting a
looking
lot
for
of
what?
ideas, but none of them are good. So
That's
it's a
not
little
true.
problem there.
That's not true. You guys have my number. You call. I'll help you work. Sarah and I'll help you work through ideas.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, did you just say you're looking for an app? You want to make an app?
No, a name.
The name.
Oh, a
yeah.
name.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll help you out. I got you.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk.
I gotta get something because I want to order your
REM pod.
REM
yeah.
pod and get that all hooked
What a
up.
segue. Because guess what? Oh, my.
Speaking of,
There it is.
Yeah, great segue. So, yeah. So now we're gonna go to commercials and make some money here.
Do I still get my 5%?
Yeah, you still get it. You still get it. Jesus, you got it.
awesome. All right, boys. Well, you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you in the community, and we will keep touch. And maybe we'll do a contest. Let's name the Andes, folks. Come up with some amazing
Yeah.
Andy names.
Oh, and Joe B will help. You got a whole community behind you guys. So
Oh yeah.
if my
Well, thank you
ideas for
all.
some reason are not the best, which is rare, then you've got a whole community of people out there.
You do. You have a whole network. That's what they're there for.
That's right.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
You guys
See you
too.
later,
See
guys.
ya.
All right.
We'll
Bye.
see you. They don't know StreamYard, so I'm gonna boot your
We'll-
asses right out
We'll
of there.
help them out. Aren't they just the nicest? Like, I love when, and just know, guys, on the side, reach out to us. This is what this is all about. This is for you guys to have your moment and to come talk to the community together. And look at that really bad next of kin REM
Oh.
device. REM device.
I just wanted to show that off for a second.
Yeah.
But
REM
before
device.
we do you want to talk about some upcoming events?
I do, but can I tell you something really fast?
Yeah.
Just you, though. Everybody else.
All right, everyone
Don't
else,
listen.
don't listen.
Everybody else. Shh. No, I wanted to share this because it was kind of creepy. So, remember, okay. So last night, my oldest came down and she was like freaking out. I was in the kitchen and she's freaking out. She's like, there's something moving around a plastic bag in my bedroom. And I was like, okay, I don't know what you're trying to suggest, but she's like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know if it's a critter. I don't know if she thought it was a mouse, if she thought it was a bug. Freaked out. So she's like, can you help me? So I was like, yeah, I'll help you. So I go in her room. And of course, you know, look, she's 21, right? She's a college student. She's like, got this plastic bag of, it's like a Target bag of like soft rollers. And it's on the floor. It's probably been there. I don't even know. So she's like, Mom, listen. And I'm listening. And I'm like, bro, I don't hear anything. Oh, she had her bedroom door closed. She didn't want whatever it was to get out.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, I don't hear anything. And she's like, Mom, I swear it just kept sounding like something was walking on the bag. I'm like, okay. So I flung the bag around. There was nothing in there, right? There was nothing was flying out because she's thinking now it's going to be a bug. No way with this cat in the house. It's a mouse. I just don't buy that. Fine. I said, do you want me to get, now both my girls have experiences here. Do you want me to get some equipment? And she's like, okay. And she didn't really know which way was going to be worse, if it's a bug or if it's a ghost. So I got the beepy ghost meter out and a cat ball. So I put the cat ball on her dresser and I put the beepy ghost meter on the floor. Okay. So
Okay.
I decided I was going to play the game that I told you I wanted to play at a location. I played lights on, lights off.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I said to whatever could be there, we're going to play lights on, lights off. You go stand in the corner. And when I turn the light, when I say lights off, you move towards me. When I say lights on, you have to stop. You have 5 moves to get to me. Okay.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Go ahead.
So
Oh
we
my
start.
God.
So I was like, all right, let's go. So lights on. Sitting in her room in the pitch black, right? Lights on. I said, lights off. And I count a couple seconds, lights on, right? Do this a couple times. Guess what went off? I'm not kidding you. No,
Oh, the meter?
the meter was going off. I said,
And
are you having a good time? It
that
said,
meter
"No."
was near you?
No, I had it across the room.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. That's a stupid game. Like, that's not a game. Have
Why
you
is
watched
it-
the movie Lights Out?
No, I don't know. That's not
Oh
even
my
one that I've
God,
been
go watch. I was screaming. I couldn't make it through that whole damn movie. Even I watched it one night, and it was I hate it. You gotta watch it. But
Well,
it's the same concept in terms
yeah.
of the
And
light.
I want to do this. So
Yeah,
when you
well,
guys
do it
come,
somewhere else. Just don't do it in your house, and don't do it at Cashtown.
I won't do it at Cashtown, but I want to do this
Okay, well,
at an
let's do it.
event. So whoever's going to come to one of our events that I'm at, if you want to play this, and it's to get them involved. I want to get them involved and
Yeah,
to
get it.
work with us.
That's fine. I'll film it.
And I want it filmed. I do want the infrared camera on, and I want to. And I'm telling you, like, it did freak Morel out a little bit. She was kind of like, because when that went off, I mean, it hadn't gone off, and then all of a sudden it started going off, and I was like, "Is this fun for you?" And it said no. And then I said, "Do you want to do it again?" And it said yes. So we did it again, and it
Yeah, that's great.
went off. So
That's cute.
lights on, lights off. Just everybody knows. I
Okay.
think they might enjoy. I think they were, because I said I can't see you. So
You do like playing games. You got them to play hopscotch at RCI. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go watch Lights Out tonight and then play that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, I had to share that because I don't. So can I connect the crinkling target bag with the ghost? I couldn't, but I also couldn't connect it with bugs and or a mouse. So
Right.
Yeah.
Look, crinkly bags are.
and then wait, are you ready for this? So then I went to bed and she texted me. That's how I wanted to. You guys are gonna be able to hear this. She texted me and she said, where did it go? It's kind of crazy. Is it gone?
Are you playing audio?
Oh no.
You deleted it.
No, I think it's just gone. She's like, Mom, hold on. Oh my God. She said, oh, it's gone. She said, oh my God, I sent her friends an audio recording about our ghostly experience. And the audio sounds weird. And then she goes, see, what's that noise? I don't know if I think they disappear after so much time, but when she was recording herself, it had you know what? Kind of like what you hear in the Shadow Doll video with Nesper.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around. Just
okay.
leave it.
Okay. So, anyways, that's my ghost story for the night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk
Sounds
about
great.
events now that we can play this amazing game at.
What are we doing?
We're going to talk about the events that we can play this game at.
Oh, you're going to do this. Okay.
Let's
do it.
Let's do it. Here,
Do whatever the hell you're doing.
Well, these are our kickoffs, right?
This is it. This is where we're starting to get back into the game, guys, into the event side of things. So we've got January 13th, McClay Mansion, which we have exclusive access to. It is a working office building, but we're allowed in. Last time we did a live from there. We got some pretty cool activity there. Great Estes method session there that I was part of, so I didn't really get to witness, but that's on January 13th. There's a couple of tickets left for that. It's a great first timers location. It's not over the top. You know, it's super clean. You're not gonna be tripping over stuff again. It's a working government building, really. And then we have New Egypt Historical Society on the 27th, which is also an amazing location. Very, very clean, heated. Both of these places are heated, just so y'all know. You're not going to be freezing your tuchus off. Also an amazing location. Also just a few tickets left over there. So two really cool kind of smaller locations. Very nice intimate investigation with the crew, with yourselves. New Egypt's wild, man. Like, it's just an interesting place. I was there once. The team went once without me. They had all kinds of craziness happen. And then again, McClay's great too. We had Terry do all kinds of cool experiments there, and he's a big old skeptic, but that shit was lining up for him. It was pretty good. So those are our first two for 2024.
Yeah.
Then I might be missing one, but we have February 24th, Making Sense, which we spent a lot of time talking about with Big Andy, Little Andy. That's at the Cash Town Inn. We have Cody and Satori calling in virtually like they did on the first time we did this, and they're gonna take us through their journey and their step away from the equipment and into the more of the magical side of investigating with your senses versus with equipment. Now, I dropped this little tease out there, I think on New Year's or the morning of New Year's. Those who know this building. That's not Photoshop. That's really our bat lights up on what I will reveal here. This is Missouri State Penitentiary. We are going back. One of my famous stories from there, one of my favorite places on the planet, not just for the buildings and the activity there, but for the crew. I love Sheila and the entire crew that run MSP. So we are back in I'll give the date. I'm working out what this one's going to be. We got that kind of wrapping up, but this could be a stop on the Nesper program. But June 1st is what we're shooting for. It's locked in. We're going to be there. So just know that Missouri State Penitentiary, one of the bloodiest 47 acres in America. One of my favorite places. We have A Hall. We have Block 3. We've got the gas chamber. We got women's. We've got it all. Like, it's a massive, massive complex, and we have access to all of that.
And this picture makes me go insane for, like, I've missed the lights. I've missed the logos, and they look there's something just magical in itself to roll up on a location and see your logo.
Yeah, that part's I know it's a little self-serving, but I love it. It looks freaking cool. Everywhere we go, we try to do it, and the people that see it are like, all right, that's cool. How do I get that? Some people have asked if we Photoshop these into these pictures, and we do not. We don't.
No, if you watched Rob have his 100-foot extension
Three
cord.
of them. I have 300-foot extension cords that we can get far enough away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joby, this is look, I have seen it all at Missouri. I just have, and it's just one of the most amazing places you can ever investigate. So we're working out details, right? It's a hike. I know. Trust me, I drove it. But yeah, we're working out details. So everyone calm down.
It would be awesome though to see this group right here.
Oh God, yeah.
To be at MSP. It is. I look forward to coming to this location. And getting to experience it. You when you talk about it, it's a little, You love all the locations. There's no doubt, but there
Yeah.
are certain locations that you talk about and you can just feel the different energy.
Yeah, I light up. Look, I I'll never forget some of the things I've that have occurred there. The crew, it's literally like coming home. Um, literally like coming home with them. It's a beautiful visit. And the buildings are just, it's absurd. You'll
Yeah.
see, you guys will see. So we got that going on, right? This is an old slide, but you got, oh no, get rid of that. We're done with that. So the REM devices, they're in. We got 2 orders in already. Of course, we're gonna highlight Joby. I can't even believe how
That's not a sticker, people.
it's
That's
not a
not a
sticker.
sticker. That is
This,
straight up laser engraved.
this is laser engraved. It ain't coming off. My new laser gives me a full gradation. I didn't know how this was going to come out, Joe. And this shit came out good, right? And
Yeah.
then we can do photos. Most people saw the Sarapod. Kaylee went ahead. Kaylee from the team, she put an order in. So there's her photo on the back. And by the way, this whole back is replaceable. So if she hates her photo one day or hates Get Haunted, we can change the back for her. And she did the dual logo on the front. Pretty much the sky is the limit, guys. We can put anything on these. And they work. They just work. Bill from Empty Casket put these together, but I mean the range on these, it's got great range.
Yeah.
There were several redesigns on this, but great little pocket
That's
pod.
what's so amazing about this particular REM device is it's so portable, and that's one reason I don't like my original. I actually burned it off to my sister because it was just too big. It didn't really fit in my equipment bag, but this one, that is a grab and go.
It's a grab and go. I think this is it's about 2.5 inches by I think about 7 inches with the
Yeah.
antenna collapsed. It fits in bags, it fits in boxes. They're on the site. I think they're 75 plain
Yeah.
with no laser, right? And then it's another 10 per side if you want laser.
85 for one, 95 for both sides. And they are
This
beautifully
kind of
done.
work does take a lot of time because I run them at high resolution and it's a slow process. So it does take up a lot of, lasers have a shelf life. So I charge way less than most people charge for laser time, but it's fair enough, I believe. So that's where we are with these. I think there's about 7 or 8 left. A few have sold already. So
I
yeah.
love that.
If you're going to order one, talk to me first with the artwork or whatever it is you want on there so that we can make sure it's going to work.
Yeah.
And then we'll take it from there. But pretty much anything will work. Photos, vector art. If you want gradations like this, right? It's gotta be a photo, and it's got to be not 72 DPI bullshit off of the web. It's got to be a fairly high resolution. I'd say between 250 and 600 DPI logo or photo or whatever. But yeah, so sky's the limit there. Guess what? This new laser is portable. This new laser will be making its rounds to the Paracons, so we'll be able to whip these things up there at events, at Paracons, or you can just get them in the store.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite, I think one of my favorite things going into the new season is to be able to have that laser there, because I think, let's be honest, when you guys come to events, if you have your flashlights or your K2s or something, it's we'll be able to personalize your stuff right there. As long as the machine is there and Rob is there, we'll get everybody else.
Right.
We'll get some people trained up. I don't know that he'll
We
ever
can't
even
just
touch it.
cut anybody loose with lasers, with
No.
freaking lasers. But I mean, look at the detail on that shit, yo.
Yeah, it's really good. So it will be awesome if we have all sorts of cool things that you'll be able to be like things that you just don't think of sometimes
Yeah.
that you're like, you know what, I do need that in my equipment
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, it's Galvo laser. It does its job really, really well. Prior to having infrared capabilities, the best I could do here would be like a gray-ish color. Sarah's well aware of that. She's got a couple. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for
Mhm.
all the new things we're bringing to the table for events, for Paracons, for the
Yeah.
shop, for the community. We got a kind of a cool announcement coming this week too, right? For P3.
We do. And it's a really the P3 is really turning into so much more than I ever imagined. And it's what I love the very most is it is networking at its very best. Before we push this out to you guys, I would like to push it out to our P3 hosts and shows, so they have an
Yeah.
idea of what's going to be right there at their back door, and to explore a little bit with us. Um, so yeah, I am super excited. So you're gonna see some stuff coming out, and then we'll have a really cool Paranormally Blonde. We'll be having a cool show on the 22nd to sort of get into more details about it. But yeah, we'll drop little
Yeah.
teasers for you guys, but we're really excited about this.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I couldn't get the
agreed.
word out. Agreed.
Agreed.
Jason Combs, if you're still watching, it's going to be cool. You should check it out. Cronin, check it.
Yeah.
Who do I know that would have big interest in this on my side?
Um,
Jason Parasolo. I don't know you. I got to check out your channel.
yeah.
Jade is nah.
And here's the thing, there's so much. I keep
So
reading. People are having a real problem with like the word event company, and which we're not. We're a network and we do events. Or people have a real problem with I don't know, some of the things that I'm not saying they're talking about us, but sometimes when you see these tweets or these posts go out, you're like, that sure sounds like stuff we're doing.
no,
But
there's certainly one. There's one guy that has a huge problem with us, and this is a whole nother show. I kind of said this to you last night. I don't know if we're gonna do it or not, but you know, um, there's people that just there was some comments on the post you put out last week. Um, it's not, believe me, it's not what it looks like. So people see and hear event company, and the guy that makes his stupid posts is he probably watches this because it's usually right after we announce something. Um, but it's like, dude, yeah, I see the work you're doing. It's not even accurate, right? He'll post. He had no idea what goes into this. A lot of people don't. I get it. It's easy to go to a website, look at tickets and ticket prices, and go, "Oh my
Mhm.
God, they're ripping everybody off." I'll bring you over. I'll bring you over, and you can look at my taxes, ass.
Yeah.
Um,
We see you, Sam.
when we do an event, we pay for the location, no matter what. I got to pay for. Let's take Cash Town. I rent the whole inn. You can go figure out how much that shit costs. Then we've got insurance. Then we've got,
Mhm.
in some cases, rooms for not just one
Guess,
person,
but
but sometimes three or four.
yeah.
Um, Fuel charges to get there. So I'm sorry if you go investigate your local Elks Lodge and bring people in for free. That's awesome. I do commend that. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm also not here to do that with all these. So here's the bigger problem, right? When they say that people that come to these events are stupid, is like the vast majority of people that come are new-ish, right? Or people that know us, because they know we're not full of shit. So they just want the paranormal to end right where they're at. They don't want new
Mhm.
people coming in. They don't want anybody to learn anything outside of what they're trying to teach people. It's a joke. So we'll get into that on a whole nother show. But just know, just know that when 0.06%, less than 1% of your thousands of followers even bother to thumb up your stupid post, it means you're missing the mark somewhere. It's not, it just means you're missing the mark. So I just
Well, and
think
this is, I'm also talking about a new tweet that I saw.
Oh, yeah,
that I
yeah.
have to show you, but
Oh, good. Yeah,
it's nothing bad, but it's always interesting to me because what I want to add to that, and we should do, we were talking about doing a roundtable on it and getting all sides of interest. But there seems to be, I think, a little bit of a problem with what the network is accomplishing, and why we get so we're not drama filled. Look, we don't post, we respond to some posts, we do
Yeah.
with you, we talk about it live with you.
Yeah.
But the reason why we feel passionate about that is because in the end, the very people they think they're saving, they're sort of insulting, because this is not about an event company and Rob and I sitting at the top looking down at everybody saying, oh, look at this. This is really about a community coming together and working together and networking. The reason why events are fun for us, one of the reasons, is because we get to then interact with you and learn with you, and learn from you. So this concept, and I think if you try a Get Haunted event, you'll see that we truly have love, not just for the paranormal, but for those in the paranormal. And we want to be able to interact with you. So there's this weird, this weird thing going on right now that, because we've been in, we were honored to be in a magazine, and, things have been said or things have been done, and suddenly that's just egotistical. And, what are we doing? And everything we do for you guys, because we want the opportunities for you guys to be there and easy for you to access. That's what all this is really about for us in the network.
Yeah, I think my number of views jokes has upset some people, but let me just check.
Yeah,
Let
me
maybe.
see. It could have. So yeah, it's an interesting, I just kind of, suddenly it's this grassroots things. And I think what we forget is that there are people, all levels of paranormal, all levels of curiosity, of interest, of experiences, right?
Yeah.
Season, time, whatever, however you want to say it. And I will say, New Year's Eve was probably one of those amazing moments. Like I said, you guys got a really beautiful sampler of what the network is, all the different levels. So, when you have those that have been on TV right alongside you talking, and you're just joining the paranormal, that's how it should be. It doesn't mean you should always stand in line for an autograph. You should be working together in the community. We all have something to
Unless
offer.
it's mine, of course, because
Right. Well, yes, you're the only autograph.
my autograph is very valuable.
Yeah.
I have 600 whole views, 636.
Just him, though. I got
me.
2.
Yes, I got the smaller picture. Hold on, let me bust out the magazine, because I don't want to upset anybody by being proud of something. Oh no. Oh, look at me, but I got the smaller picture. Hold on. Oh, there I am again, getting yelled at. Yes. And let me read the article. Sara is the brains of the operation. So
That's a
yeah,
quote.
guys, I'm out there. I'm out here being really, really much a huge braggart.
That's a direct quote, by
look,
the way.
I need people to buy a few more of these so I can fuel up my Ferrari tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, it's so we just want you to know it is really truly the things that we do. We don't think we are the best. We think you are the best. That's what makes Get Haunted exactly what it is. It's each and every one of you. So thank you for being the network. Thank you for being the paranormal community, helping each other, just like we just saw. People reaching out, hey, got to come up with the name. Hey, we'll help you. Like, I'm telling you right now, the amount of effort and sharing and lifting and inspiring and motivating and encouraging, that's what makes this all amazing. And that is what makes going into 2024 feel like it's doable.
We're gonna find out.
We are gonna find out.
Nah, the
Yeah.
Lambo. I changed. I went from Lambo to Ferrari. Sorry,
Mm,
Lambos. They're overdone. Just saying,
yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you all, and thank you guys for
Mhm.
having our backs, and thank you to the silent viewers that go write articles. They make me laugh. Thank you.
Okay, enough. That's creepy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like they're so supportive. So with that, just know we've got some space left over in the first two events. We do. We have. Um, I know they were different. I think here's the problem, right, Sam? Like what ends up happening is you have social media, everybody rises to fame or everybody wants fame. And we listen, if that's what you're looking for, go get it. And we encourage you to do that. And we are proud of you if that's what you want and that's what you get. What we are looking to do is to give you guys opportunities to be a part of something because a lot of us on the crew have been in the position where we couldn't get invited to things. We weren't allowed in groups. We weren't allowed to be a part of a team. We weren't, locations will never call me back. I can't get a location to call me back for the life of me.
They don't accept me because I'm just so good looking. It's really hard for people to deal with my beauty sometimes.
Charm, your charm. It's your charm, Rob.
He's so bad.
It's your charm. So yeah, that's really what this is all about. And it's a crazy world, but you know what? We're making waves. You guys together, each and every one of you are making changes, and that is being seen and felt, has to be seen and felt because I keep seeing more and more posts going up. So it means.
Word. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Sarah.
You have to agree. You have to agree.
I got no choice.
So
I'm agreeing.
all right. With that, we're going to let you get back to your day, get back to your week, get back to this amazing new year. Let's make it a good one together. Don't forget Hunts for the Homeless. You can still help them out if you want to donate anything. You can donate directly to PayPal, looking for Hunts for the Homeless at gmail.com. You can also be looking for a show of We the Haunted with Trevor Faith coming out January 19th, which is a Friday evening. He is going to be doing a cool show that is going to be benefiting Haunts for the Homeless. So keep your eyes open for that. Thank you for coming on, little baby Andy.
Oh, yeah. And that little benefit there might be some surprises there too. Just saying.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun night. So don't plan anything January 19th, folks. Just don't. Plan on being with Trevor and a whole bunch of cool people. You're going to love it. It's going to be
Adam, I hope you digested all of the wisdom I imparted on you in your post the other night. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Haunted. Thank you. Joe B. Love you.
Is he buying us? Buy guys. What guys are we buying, Joe?
Yeah, you can. Hey, look. I have a price, Joe. Bring your checkbook.
It might get spicy, right, Trevor? It might get spicy.
Yeah, you might.
So with that, get back to that work week. We will be right here this coming Monday. Check out Paranormally Blonde, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will be joined with several show hosts. We're going to be doing a roundtable with show hosts talking about the challenges, the successes, the ideas, the thoughts, and all things kind of referring to what makes us want to do shows. Why do we do shows?
Yeah.
What are our struggles?
What are the struggles? We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. So come join that conversation. With that, like always, we see you. We love you. And we certainly appreciate you. So yeah. And then we'll be back, we'll be back next Wednesday. I don't know, Rob and I, who knows? It kind of, we're all over the place. So, Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got to see this tweet. So let's end this shit.
Okay. Well, Stacey, we are coming back with Seek with Your Soul. What is that? MSOYS. What is that?
Making sense of your senses.
Oh, Yeah,
That's
seek with your
yeah.
soul
He
is
has
what you're
it. He's
talking
talking about seek with your soul. Yeah, I know. She's given up on it. Stacy, I might just do it myself. I got to get a robe.
You know, when you're like, when you have those days and you're kind of in your feels, or you're kind of like, you just know you're on the edge of something, and then there's that one friend that just loves to just poke at it.
Needle you?
Huh?
Needle you? Yeah. Is that I don't talk about Stacy like that.
Oh, and Adam, I have a real bone to pick with you about Saltburn. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shit. You're about to get rug burn on your booty. She's gonna drag you across the floor,
Yeah,
Adam.
everybody needs to stop calling that shit horror, because it's not. It's
What?
just not.
Oh,
They say it's
horror.
a scary
Horror. Hold
movie.
on. I'm getting an
Horror.
important message. Let me make
Uh-oh.
sure it's not
Messages are coming in. They're
not for
coming
the
in.
show. Okay. Yeah, never mind. You'll see it.
Okay.
Um,
Uh-oh.
clearly our
All
show
right.
wasn't intriguing enough for some people, but this is good too.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Thank you
Well,
all. It's Happy New Year. Go eat the rest of your ham and shit. And we'll talk soon.
yeah, we will.
All right.
All right.
Twitter it is. I'm on it.
That's right. Peace.